Assalamu alaikum. Okay, welcome to another episode. So let's continue. But before we continue, I want to say that I'm proud of you. The fact that you are still with us, you're still following this lesson, it means you are a true student of knowledge. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put barakah in our efforts. So before we continue, let's take a quick recap of what we've taken so far. So we started talking about the points of articulations. We've talked about al-jawfu, which is number one. You remember we said we are going with 17, and then 17 has been shrinked into 5. So we've talked about al-jawfu, right? So al-jawfu is just one. Okay, we said we have letters of mad, letters of elongations coming out from there, right? Alif mad, waw mad, and ya mad. Very good. Then we've talked about al-halqu with its 3 levels. So 3 plus 1 making 4. The first level we have amza and ha coming from it. Second level ain and ha. Third level what? Ghain and kha. Very good, right? Barakallahu fik. Now we are going to be moving to the next one, which is the tongue. So we are done with the throat. Now we want to talk about the tongue. Now, before you know it, before we continue, a fact. Let me tell you a fact. A fact about tongue is that we have the highest number of letters coming from the tongue, or most of the letters you're going to pronounce will have something to do with the tongue. Okay, so tongue has the highest level or highest number of letters coming from there. Okay, so the first part we're going to be going to is the back of the tongue. Okay, the back of the tongue, which we call aqsal lisan. So you can see, I'll try and show you a picture of how it looks like on the screen. So the back of the tongue, we call it aqsal lisan. Now this aqsal lisan is like divided into 2. So we have 2 letters coming from the back of the tongue. Okay, so which is qaf and kaf. So just moving up from the throat, because we are coming from here, right? Moving from the throat, down to the mouth, will come in contact with the back of the tongue first, then towards the front, middle of the tongue, then tip of the tongue, then the lips. So that is how we are moving. Okay, so we are done with the throat. Now we are at the back of the tongue. Now the back of the tongue touching the upper palate. Now when I say palate, it's the the inside of the mouth here, up. That's the palate. Okay, that's the upper palate. Okay, of the mouth. So the back of the tongue touching the soft upper palate, not just the upper palate itself, but the soft part. Now this upper palate, this inside of the mouth, if you touch it, you see it is hard, right? Hard. But if you go downwards towards the back, when you reach the back side of that upper palate, it will be soft. You can try it. It is softer there. Okay, so that soft part, the back of the tongue touching that soft part at the back, it produces the letter qaf. So how do we know that it produces qaf? As you already know, you give the letter sukun, then you bring a letter with haraka before it. So let's give, for example, yaqtulu, yaqo, qo, yaqo. So we are giving qaf sukun now. Yaqo, qo, 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 qo. As you're pronouncing the qo, try to feel where the back of the tongue is touching. Yaqo, qo, 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 qo. If you try hard enough, you get where it is coming out from. And you see that it is the back of the tongue eating the soft palate, the soft upper palate. Now that is where we have qaf. Okay, as simple as that. Now let's give some examples. When it takes sukun, we have yaqo, yaqotulu, yaqotulu. When it takes fatha, we have qital, qi, 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 qi. I did not say ki, ki. And that is what we're coming to, which is the kaf. So I said qi, 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 qital, qi, qi, qital. Now, when it's taken, okay, that's for kasra. For fatha, qatal, qa, qa, qa. I did not say ko, ko. I did not say ko, ko. I said qa, qa. I'm making sure it is coming from that back end of the tongue. Qa, qa, qatal. Then kasra, qital. Then dhamma, qutil, qu, qu, qu. I did not say ku, ku, ku. That would be kaf dhamma ku. And that is what we'll come to. And that's why I want to take the 2 letters together in one video. I did not say ku, ku till. I said ku, ku, ku till, ku, ku, ku till. I hope you get it. And I hope you're practicing with me. So that is for Qaf. Now let's get to Kaf. Kaf also comes from the back of the tongue, which is aqsal lisan. But what is it going to eat? It's going to eat the hard upper palate. You know, I told you from the back, the upper palate to the back is softer. Now, when you're coming back to the front, it becomes harder. So the part that Qaf eats, which is the softer part, when you move a bit forward, that will be the what? The other part of the upper palate. You are going to see some pictures on the screen. Okay, so that's the hard part of the upper palate where the back of the tongue is going to eat to produce Kaf. So we have, for example, when six sukun, yakfuru, yak, 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 yakfuru. I did not say yak, that will be Qaf. I said yak, which means I've already moved forward a bit. Let me use Qaf. Yak, that's back. Yak, you can see it has moved a bit forward if you practice it properly. Yakfuru. Do you understand? So that is where Kaf is coming out from. Some practice, when it takes sukun, yakfuru, yakfuru. When it takes fatha, kawthar, kawthar. When it takes kasra, kifaya, ki. I did not say qi, that will be Qaf. Kifaya. And when it takes dhamma, kulu, kulu. Okay, so what is the common error associated with Qaf and Kaf? The first common error is that what people pronounce Qaf as Kaf, because Kaf is easier, especially with the fact that Kaf is kind of in most people's language already. So we have Kaf, kai, kilo shele, ka, we have that already. But Qaf, we don't have it. So it needs an extra effort to pronounce. And another thing about Qaf is it's an heavy letter. Kaf is a light letter. So qa, you can see whenever you pronounce a letter and it's like gives like the O sound, qa, it's depicting it's an heavy letter. But kaf is a light letter. That's one of their differences. But anyways, one of the major mistakes people make is that what they pronounce qaf as kaf. So for example, instead of saying yaqtulu, yaq, they would say yaqtulu, they will pronounce it like kaf. Okay, so instead of saying qi, when it takes kasra, instead of saying qital, qital, they will just say ki, because it's easier. You know, you want to go with something easier, but that doesn't mean it's correct. So qital is different from kital, so you have to be able to differentiate. Then when it takes dhamma too, qutil, don't say kutil and pronounce it with kaf. Kutil is a common error. So the major common error is people replacing qaf with kaf. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us understanding. I hope this is understood. If you have any question, do let us know. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum.